Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into True FM 96.1.
what's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala, if you don't organize yourself in a respectful manner, we'll take your later.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary of 12. My name is Hansen Delta Present.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life, that's what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life, that's what I live, you know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector.
Good evening and welcome to News Desk. 45 minutes of news about Liberia, Africa, and our global village. This Monday, July 2nd, 2024 months. Hansen Delta Present. In the headlines, President Joseph Boakai addresses the close of meetings in Monrovia cause for coordinated regional response to emerging security and development challenges. As tension mounts over allocation to the Judicial Supreme Court Chief Justice threatens to shut down operations due to logistics. Liberia media announced their popular broadcast journalist Chojeke Zulu as journalists across the country take to social media to pay tribute to their fallen colleague. In the way from Liberia, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris makes first public appearance since President Joe Biden withdrew from the 2020 race on Sunday, providing for his service to the nation. Details of these developments news bulletin, the voices of the newsmaker sports are anticipated on this Monday's edition of Take a break to rejoin.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into True FM 96.1.
what's the meaning of the
Thanks for rejoining us. Up next is Oliver Baum with bulletin and the foreign development.
Good evening, Hansen, and good evening to all. President Joseph Boakai has termed the high-level minor ministers meeting in Monrovia as a positive step in protecting the sub-region and the continent. The high-level meeting brought together ministers of foreign affairs, finance, defense, and other key stakeholders. President Boakai stated that the Monrovia Union was organized to enhance trade expansion and strengthening bilateral and multilateral cooperation. Speaking at the close of the high-level Monrovia meeting events ago, the Liberian chief executive recounted the funding of the regional body in 1973 aimed at providing security for its member countries. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Sarah Beslow Yanti says the commitment of the leaders of the three funding countries in 2008 shows that the institution in the sub-region remains the beacon of hope for member countries. Madam Yanti highlighted that the focus of the discussion was on the eco-policy, single biometric cards, conflict resolution, among others. Foreign Minister used the medium to pledge Liberia's commitment to the operations of the MRU to ensure its objective is actualized. For his part, the Director General of Morocco's Agency for International Cooperation, Mohamed Mathieu, said the gathering will send a strong message that will be manifested into reality to ensure that the institution is stronger. He noted that the African continent is challenged with the impact of climate change, food insecurity, among others, something he said was a bit of concern to the regional body. He pledged the Kingdom of Morocco's commitment to the Man River Union in its efforts to ensure the sub-region is protected. The high-level meeting was held under the theme Strengthening the MRU for a more coordinated regional response to emerging security and development challenges. The Supreme Court may shut down or close operation due to lack of logistics, according to reports from the judiciary. Chief Justice Yahya has since informed President Joseph Boakai that the 17 million United States dollars allotted for the judiciary is insufficient to run that branch of government. Justice Yo maintained that the amount cannot run the judiciary effectively. Justice Yo is requesting for 31 million United States dollars from the government to run the judiciary. She revealed that without a proposed 13 million US dollars, the Supreme Court, circuit courts, and specialized courts, including magisterial courts, may find it difficult to operate. Our judicial correspondent said Justice Yo's statement has come at the time circuit courts are to open the August term as provided by Chapter 3, Section 3.8 of the Judiciary of Liberia. It can be recalled for passage of the 2024 budget. The judiciary was allocated 17 million dollars and one of contingency amount of $3 million, which constitutes of equal to 2.8% of the national budget. The judiciary through the Supreme Court rejected said budget and viewed the 17 million US as an imposition by both the legislature and executive. The Supreme Court said this provision is in consonance with Article 72A of the Constitution of Liberia, which clearly has a remuneration of justices of the Supreme Court and judges of the subordinate courts. The Liberian media is mourning the death of popular broadcast journalist Chochin Kesolu. Liberians on Monday morning woke up to the news of the death of journalist Kesolu, who was one of the talk show hosts at Pram FM in Monrovia. It is reported that Chochin Kesolu died at the St. Joseph Catholic Hospital for a brief period of time. The Liberian media is left in shock. Many journalists come to their social media handles, posting tributes to their fallen colleague. Chochin Kiazulu, who worked at Fabric Radio, Prime FM, amongst other media institutions, was a member of the Sports Writers Association of Liberia and the Press Union of Liberia. He was also one of Liberia's outstanding sports analysts and a commentator. The Environmental Protection Agency has disclosed reported chemical spillage polluting the Kavala River in Maryland County. The EPA, in a press statement, said it had been notified through its inspectorate office in Maryland County of a chemical spill from the ET gold mine near Zohin in Ivory Coast. The release disclosed that the chemical spill affected the Kavala River, which Liberia shares with Ivory Coast. The pollution, according to the EPA, has resulted in the death of eight local populations. From the Ivorian side, have reported symptoms such as diarrhea, vomiting, and headaches. The agency revealed that in response to the notification date of July 16, 2024, the EPA management convened an emergency meeting on July 19, 2024, with key national stakeholders to discuss a consolidated approach to assessing the extent of the spill event on Liberia's water resources in Brangida and Maryland counties and to prevent further escalation of the situation. Margibi County Senator Emmanuel Nkwe has underscored tolerance as one of the hallmarks of his successful leadership. Senator Nkwe said, to succeed as a leader, one must be tolerant to the views of others and include them in decision making for the good of all. Senator Nkwe also mentioned that transparency and accountability are attributes of good leadership and encouraged community leaders across the country to practice open governance. Speaking at the induction of the Goshen Community Leadership along Defender Highway on Sunday, Senator Nukwe admonished the inducted leaders be servants of the community and not for bosses. He also urged them to take community leadership very seriously, as it is the beginning of bigger leadership opportunities in the future, disclosing that the community is watching them. The Mangibi County Senator who lives in the adjacent community to Goshen pledged to support the new leaders of Goshen in implementing their targeted projects, including concrete pavement of the main road leading to the community. In his induction speech, the chairman of the Goshen community, Emmanuel Banja, outlined several challenges confronting the community, including the lack of hall for community activities. Banja also named the absence of a public school, lack of playground for recreation, including sports, market facility, amongst others as demanding issues facing the Goshen community. Emmanuel Banja, however, noted that as he did embark on soliciting assistance for the community, it is important that the residents themselves get involved in the development of Goshen community. Those inducted include Emmanuel Banja, Chairman, Omasco War Co-Chair, Liberian journalist, Rita Jurokwe, Secretary General, and Mother Pauline Kofa as chaplain. The Commissioner of Township of Concord is calling for collaborative efforts in the fight against drug and substance abuse in the country. Commissioner Edward Lahan said drug is destroying the future generation that should protect the nation. As such, the need to create more awareness for those who are get into illegal substances cannot be overemphasized. According to him, information dissemination is key in educating the children of Liberia on the danger of drug addiction. Speaking to reporters Monday in Congo Town, Commissioner Edward Lahan disclosed that his office has set up a team that is expected to begin visiting schools in various communities in the township for information sharing on the danger of illicit drugs. The youthful commissioner noted that the leadership is also embarking on partnerships that will provide scholarship opportunities for deserving students, emphasizing the dire need for safe school zone for the student population. The co-chairman of the Grand Bassa Legislative Caucus has vowed to institute an audit on the past leadership of the county-headed performance superintendent, John Zimbabwe. Representative Clarence Banks said the common county leadership must explain what projects agreed upon during previous county settings are left abandoned. The district number two lawmaker said monies were allotted for the completion of those projects. As such, the past leadership must give reasons why those projects were not completed. A Liberian educator, David O'Keefe, has highlighted significant increase in girls' education in Liberia, giving the statistics of students enrollment and dropout during the 16th commencement convocation of the Liberia Renaissance Education Complex over the weekend in Magibi County. O'Keefe said statistics from the school and other schools have shown high number of female enrollment as compared to their the male counterpart, thus terminated as laudable. The meanwhile called parents' attention to male dropping out of school every year something he said is attributed to drug and substance addiction. Away from Liberia, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris has made the first public appearance since President Joe Biden left the 2024 race on Sunday. She praises Biden, saying she is deeply grateful for his service to the nation, while leading Democrats are backing Harris as the party's new presidential nominee as her campaign sees a surge in donations, according to the BBC. Former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, says her support for Harris is official, personal, and political. Biden had faced weeks of increasing calls to step aside. He will stay on as president for the rest of the term. But Donald Trump has echoed of the Republicans saying if he can't run for office, he can't run our country. But he's saying that's a news collective.
Ria TV, True FM.
Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV.
Into Truth FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrel?
The black barrel is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll give you a better life.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary at 12. My name is Henson Delta Present.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life that what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that what I live. You know, with my family and how to call it.
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Works connecting those industries.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Ria TV and listening to Truth FM 96.1.
Ria TV, True FM.
Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV.
Into Truth FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrel?
The black barrel is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll give you a better life.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary at 12. My name is Henson Delta Present.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life that what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that what I live. You know, with my family and how to call it.
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Works connecting those industries.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because.
Meanwhile, Foreign Minister Sarah Besto-Yanti says the commitment of leaders of the three founding countries in the 2008 shows that the in the sub-region remains for member countries. Unions highlighted the focus of the discussion was on the currency single metric as conflict resolution among others.
As well, our sub-region has suffered new crises. We have had global governance at different times. We have had the economies. It's a progress prior to the crisis. However, there is a committed to sustain our union. The decisions are real. In 2008, the foundation of the capacity to function effectively and pursue the union's since then, we have come together the first step to 2020 was impacted by COVID-19. Despite this challenge, is to be carried always high practical and development. However, in recent years, have been sporadic. The support of affects functionality. I must explain how the development partners have split with the union. Obviously, sent the energy development program and including the support for this development. We are going to the second time. It was that we want the second time. And that's why this being consultation with my colleagues in Cote d'Ivoire, we have to explore my experience for trade and economic education in our sub-region. This is finance, defense, planning, and other security apparatus. Let's discuss four topics of security and cooperation within the MRU, the stories of the one side, identified as other and these are possibilities of pilot program currency in other countries. I want to introduce
The voice of Foreign Minister Sarah Besman was part the Director General of Morocco's Agency for International Cooperation in Monday, with the gathering sent a strong message that will be manifested into reality to ensure that the institution is stronger. That noted that the African continent is challenged with the impact of climate change, food insecurity, among others. Something said must be of concern to the regional body.
To share its experience and best practices in countries of the non-EU or states, agriculture, security, economy, history, finance, housing, leadership, and economy. Moving also further limits regional skills, rules, and systems. I would like to highlight the importance of local activity which is a perfect example of proactive and sustainable South Africa. This landmark, first of all, we have to put industrialization and economic integration of the region and benefits all the rest of it. The world has found the various challenges in South Africa. The most world institutes have seen the light of the successful process of African Atlantic States, of which all members are as well project allowing Sahel countries access to Atlantic to the fuel. All these structured initiatives taken by the world to create conditions for the emergence of an era of development, stability, and prosperity for the benefits of the country. They are the essence of outside cooperation. Modern African countries must encourage in order to ensure the local presence of our country is constantly operationalized. As Africa moves long-term financing, structural transformation, Morocco continues to advocate for concrete actions to promote international cooperation, support the non-EU countries in order to accelerate achievement of the development objectives, particularly the transition to clean energy and digital. The protocol includes long-term plans in order to mobilize investment and best stimulate economy to advance into development. To conclude, we want to thank you and to express our gratitude to the government of Liberia for organizing this minister meeting and for inviting people to Morocco to attend. Morocco is always strong and steadfast committee to rule for strategic bilateral.
The voice of the Director General of Liverpool's Agency for International Cooperation, Mohammed Tag, earlier listened to Foreign Minister Sarah Besco-Nanti and President Joseph Human Bouaka. They spoke at a high-level meeting of the Mana River Union in Liberia. Still in more development on this edition of the news program, the Environmental Protection Agency has disclosed a reported chemical spillage pooling the Kavala River in Maryland County. The EPA in a press statement said it had been notified through its inspectorate office in Maryland County of a chemical spilled from the intake gold mine near Jumanhu in Ivory Coast. The release disclosed that the chemical spill has affected the Kavala River, which Liberia shares with the Ivory Coast. The pollution, according to the EPA, has resulted in the death of fish and local pollutions from the dust population from the Aversa have reportedly have reported symptoms such as diarrhea, vomiting, and headache. My County Senator Emmanuel has underscored tolerance as one of the hallmarks of a successful leadership. Senator Nikwe said to succeed as a leader, one must be tolerant to the views of others and include them in decision making for the good of all. Senator Nikwe also mentioned that transparency and accountability are attributes of good leadership and encouraged community leaders across the country to practice open governance, beginning at the induction of the Gushan community leadership along the Federal Highway on Sunday. Santa Nuguya acknowledged the inducted leaders to be servants of the community and not bosses.
I want to all back of the good leadership, also has we have to prove that we have to be there. Maybe the way to require our for the sake of the action, we will produce 500 US or 10,000 US. And you go after some time, and there's a problem. You know that the way they were having to, but you have to that's what that issue concern you have to always have space. Take all time to invite or meeting others to meeting to explain progress made by the person and addressing some of the development and activities that people are going on. But who not or your successful years to come to the people. So you got kind of you need to cover the view of others. Because we have to include everything. We need to think to you and as you back for the development and when you come to me, it's very important. You're not seeing yourself as a process, as Lord of the community. See yourself as servant of the community. Always servant. It's always said that we all literally to the whole world need is humble. Don't see political as an end that you have a right. You have a right. You have a will and opportunity to yourself. See it as an end. Monitoring the performance of your leadership. If you do well, God will do very soon. Because of the things coming over.
In his induction speech, Chairman of the Community under Anjada planned several challenges from confronting the community, lack of hall for community activities, and also named the absence of the public school, lack of playground for recreation, including sports, market facility, among others, as the many issues facing the Christian community.
proceeding that says the establishment of this community. The entry to this local community is almost inaccessible. Everything is then outside the gates. As new local leadership, that will be the first problem. However, you, Senator, we don't have a market everything. Our will will have to go from this to get to protect our community, communities, we don't have. Our youth, there is progress in that which is good for their own. Today, they have our purpose, tomorrow they are because the moment you see what the other this community, from this establishment, you have nowhere to report and it's so indirect. It is true that these amendments are new, but they are to the extent that it is difficult to bring those points still because they are all
The voice of Anabanja, chairman of the Christian community earlier, to listen to Magibi County Senator Emmanuel Nkwe. He spoke of the induction ceremony of officers elect of the Christian community over the weekend. The co-chair of the Grand Bassa County Legislative Caucus has vowed to institute an audit on the past leadership of the county headed by former Superintendent Jante Bakwe. Representative Clarence Banks said the former county leadership must explain what purchases agreed upon during previous county sittings are left undone.
bring respect, honesty, integrity to the caucus at this point because we are three new lawmakers coming. But what I can say to the Bassa people is to be proud because we will be adequately represented in the caucus and everything that the PNC is supposed to do with regard to financing. I will make sure we are professionally accounting. Over the years, the county has been left bridges are supposed to have been built by the previous administration under the Janti Akwe administration. It was not built. Even George Weah, our former president, did not enter the country to campaign because that was not built. The bridge is still there. The group that took care of the finances for the county, many projects are not being done. The county fund is supposed to have made sure that this caucus of the last government, before I came in the 2023, I only seen pictures of our roads. Our order is put in order, is right now in the district. When things happen, it's not just talking, it is making sure that you do what you say. So the machine is there, I will not let it take over the country. Education is one of my priorities. But in any society, when you do not have infrastructure, education is nothing. You can put the best school here. If there is no infrastructure road, so that people will be able to go there to school, as all of our roads are terrible. That school we had no curriculum. That is one of the major goals on my team.
The voice of Representative Clara Banks, the co-chair of the Grand Bassa County Legislative Caucus, there speaking with our reporter. Well, folks, if you are just joining us, in honor of the top developments we are following on today's edition of the news program, News Desk, President Joseph Walker addresses the close of Mana River Union Ministers meeting in Morovia, calls for a more coordinated regional response to emergency security and development challenges as tension mounts over low budgetary allocation to the judiciary. Supreme Court Chief Justice threatens to shut down all court operations due to lack of logistics. Liberian media mourns the death of popular broadcast journalist Trudenkya Zulu as journalists across the country take to social media to pay tribute to their fallen colleagues. Away from Liberia, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris makes first public appearance since President Joe Biden withdrew from the 2024 race on Sunday, praises Biden for his service to the nation. As plenty more developments. The Commissioner of the Township of Town is calling for collaborative efforts in the fight against drug and substance abuse in Liberia. Commissioner Elo Lahad said drug is destroying the future generation and should protect the nation. As such, the need to create more awareness to those who are yet to get into illegal substance cannot be overemphasized. According to him, information dissemination is key in educating the children of Liberia on the danger of drug addiction. Speaking to reporters morning, Kankatan Commissioner Edward Lahar disclosed that his office has set up a team that is expected to begin visiting schools in various communities in the township for information sharing on the danger of illicit drugs.
Let me tell you something. If you are a Liberian and you are not taking a piece of just seriously, then you don't want to dance for this country. The generation that we depending on to protect this country, they are being damaged every day by the people of different drugs. Sometimes you walk around, you see these young men, they are so far on their feet. They are dying from no soul. And where about what other drugs is when we take it to the war long distance? People now, we need to get together to fight against the users of illicit drugs. One key thing we need to do, I always say, we need to provide information to those who have not started taking it. If you provide information to them, it will inform them about the harm of the drugs. You can't know something with 10 days go take. A lot of these young men are not informed. We need to provide information. We are going to set up information sharing team in the township that will go to classes, will go to the communities, will go to public spaces. They will inform the young people. We want to reduce new users. We don't want more new users. We want to reduce the amount of new users to this harmful drug. And it will help us now to start to focus on those who are already down, to transform them and bring them to life. Because if we pay attention only to those who are already affected, we leave those who are coming to view. We will create a space where we'll be taking people from there and more people will be going. So drugs is number two, education. We are keen on education. We want to build scholarships for the young people. There are a lot of young people coming to me to the classes every day. They come there, they rent out volunteering services. We need to search for opportunities for these people. So I said to them, some of you who are farmers, will find a way to continue your aspect in the community. We need to find a way to get to those who don't have money to go to school. Education is paramount. And if you want to help us, we want to make sure we work along with the relevant authorities. We need to create safe school zones for our children.
In another development, Congo Town has launched its parking attendant in the township. The parking attendant policy, according to Commissioner Lahar, is intended to create employment opportunities for young people in the township and at the same time for revenue generation.
So we decided to do this so that at least we can create a stream of income. Our stream of income creator will also create employment for some young people because this one is very key. We need to make sure to put some of these 5 years to work so that to have a lot of these young people coming to render some service to their company and in return we have the rest of benefit. So that's the thing. I was saying, very happy that package because normally we go around the go come here randomly. So here I am to introduce all of the next. Introduce this package. So for a little bit people here, people will not randomly come because it's very difficult to that, right? But for some other package, it's business or the very important to get along this route. And not be too much of a random package. So people will have to get to assist the party to make sure that all of it. See these laws here are for vehicles who normally find the party library. And there are some businesses who also instead have become come and go that make all of that.
Edward Lahar is the commissioner of the township of Congo Town. A Liberian educator David Doki has highlighted a significant increase in girls' education in Liberia, given the statistics of students enrollment and dropout during the 16th commencement convocation of the Liberia Renaissance Education Complex over the weekend in Maggie County. Doki says statistics from the school and other schools have shown the high number of female enrollment as compared to the male counterpart, thus terming it as laudable. The voice of the Liberian educator David Key, while serving as keynote speaker for Liberian journalists and while called for the administration to continue executing efforts in developing the youth populace of the country. The voice of the Liberian journalists and Mwabade calling on the administration to continue exerting efforts in developing for populace of the country and of course areas you listen to a Liberian educator, David Oki. Well, folks, that's all the time we have to be with you on today's edition of the news program. News Decks as we take leave of you. These are the top stories we have been following. President Joseph Walker addresses the close of Mano River Union Ministers meeting in Monrovia calls for a more coordinated regional response to emerging security and development challenges. As tension mounts over low budgetary allocation to the judiciary, Supreme Court Chief Justice threatens to shut down all court operations due to lack of logistics. Liberian media mourns the death of popular broadcast journalist Chujinka Zulu as journalists across the country take to social media to pay tribute to their fallen colleague. and away from Liberia Vice President. Thus, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris makes first popular public appearance as President Joe Biden withdrew from the 2024 race on Sunday, praises Biden for his service to the nation. Thanks to our correspondents, reporters, writers, editors, those who helped in making this Monday's edition of the news program a success. Oliver Baum read for us the news bulletin. The development Johnson Tom Haley coordinated. It's our mind to Benson sat behind the camera frame on behalf of the news team. My name is Henson.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV.
Into True FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll keep your plate like
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary of 12. My name is Henson there represent.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life that what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that what I live. You know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roles, connecting roles in this country.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Ria TV and listening to Truth FM 96.1.
When it comes to communication in Liberia, Orange is number one.
Orange is the best. Orange is the best. Oh, Orange is the best.
Orange is the best.
Strongest network, widest coverage.
Orange is the best.
Fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best.
People, Orange is the best. Yes, Orange is the best.
Nagatama, please woo. Company Guinea, that's a orange. Top of number one.
Company Tita, my orange, I don't got it. Yes.
Orange, will more you the telephone on.
Reliable, trusted, and dependable.
Orange is about 7. Yeah, orange is
Orange is the best.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
When it comes to